Good morning, grade 4. Today we will have science revision based on unit 8. Let's start. Question number 1. Solutions are special types of mixtures. Which of the items below is a solution? Let's remember together what is the difference between a solution and a mixture. A mixture, as we studied before, is a combination between two or more substances, and each of them keeps its own identity, keeps its own properties. But a solution is a special type of mixtures in which all the substances are mixed evenly. Will it be carbonated water, gelatin with bananas, spicy salad dressing, orange juice with pulp? Of course it will be carbonated water. Why? Because here all the substances will be mixed evenly. The next question. Mrs. Rose students are having an end of the year party. They go to a nearby park on a sunny day. Which party activity describes a chemical change? What is a chemical change? As we studied before, a chemical change is a change that will form one new substance. A new substance will be formed by a chemical change. Which of these will form new substance? Climbing the monkey bar, cooking hot dogs on a grill, playing hide and seek, putting a hot dog and mustard on a bun. Of course it will be cooking hot dogs on a grill. Why? Because a new substance, the hot dogs, will change into new substance, different in all of its properties, shape, color, size, everything, and even its temperature will change. The next one, question number 3. Amanda buys a ring made of gold and silver. After a few weeks, the silver part of the ring looks black and dull. The gold parts stay shiny. What can you conclude about the ring? The silver is really steel. Silver reacts with the air, but gold does not. The gold and silver undergoes physical change. The gold and silver have the same chemical properties. Of course, here from reading the question, gold and silver are different. Why? Because the silver part changed, but the golden part doesn't. So, which one here undergoes a change? Of course, it is, yes, the silver part. Silver reacts with the air. It undergoes a chemical change, but gold does not. So the answer here will be letter B. Silver reacts with the air, but gold doesn't. Now, question number 4. Physical changes happen when a substance changes, but its composition doesn't. Which of the following is a physical change? Let's remember together what is a physical change. A physical change is a change that does not form new substance. Which of these doesn't form new substance? The original matter is still here. Is it burning, decaying, freezing, or rusting? It is freezing. Freezing is a physical change. When you freeze water, it's still water, but only its state, the state of matter changes. But the original substance is still here. Water is still water, but instead of being liquid, it changed to be solid. Now, question number 5. Mrs. Molly wants to cook rice for dinner. She puts some water into a pot and turns on the stove. After about 5 minutes, the pot looks like the one shown here. Which of these statements is true? If we look here, we will find something flying out of the pot. The stove chemically changes the pot. The water and the pot form a solution. The water undergoes a physical change. The water and the pot react chemically. What's happening here? When the water boils, when it gets a lot of heat, it changed, or some of it changes from being liquid to water vapor, which is a gas. So evaporation is happening here, and this evaporation is a physical change because it's still water. So the answer here will be letter C. The water undergoes a physical change, which is evaporation. Now let's move to question number 6. Hans puts some ice cubes in a glass of water. He leaves his glass on the counter. When he turns, the ice is gone. Which statement is true? Hans observes a mixture form. Hans observes a solution form. Hans observes a chemical reaction. Hans observes a physical change. Ice and water. Both of them are water, but in different states. One is liquid and one is solid. The solid one, which is ice, melts. It disappears. He couldn't see it. So which kind of changes happened here? It's a physical change. Melting is a physical change. So Hans observes a physical change. The next question. At the beach, Helen feels the warm sand and smells the sea salt in the air. She finds a broken shell and a brownish nail. Which one of her observations is the result of a chemical change? Again, a chemical change will form one new matter, one new substance. Which of these is one new substance? Warm sand, sea salt smell, brownish nail, broken shell. Of course, it is a brownish nail. It results from rusting, which is a chemical change. So the answer here will be letter C. The next question, number 8. A space is a property that describes how a substance interacts with another substance. They interact together to form one new substance. Which property is it? Of course, it is a chemical property. The next one, number 9. The substance that dissolves into a solvent, as we studied in a solution, it has two parts, a solvent and a solute, which dissolves inside the solvent. The next one, number 10. A space is a mixture in which substances are mixed evenly. We have just said that the special kind of mixtures in which the substances are mixed evenly is called a solution, which is letter B. The next one, 11. Lemonade is a solution made up of water, which is a, what is water? And lemon juice and sugar, which are both solutes. Lemon juice and sugar, both of them are solutes. What about water? The large part of the solution, it's called a solvent. 12. Rotting, rusting, burning, and cooking are all examples of all of them. Will they form one new substance or not? Of course, they will form one new substance. So, all of them are chemical changes. Rotting, rusting, burning, cooking, all of them are chemical changes. The next question, number 13. Carlos is making caramel apples. He heats sugar, stirring it into a pan on a stove. As he stirs, the sugar turns brown. He puts a stick into an apple and swirls the apple through the caramel. Then he waited till it hardens. Which of the following is a chemical change? A chemical change again will form one new substance. Which of these will form one new substance? The heat dissolving the sugar becoming caramel, the caramel hardening, the sugar melting. Of course, it will be letter B, because sugar will change into one new substance which is completely different from the original one. Let's move down to the next question, which is matching. Here you have 6 words and 6 sentences. You need to write the suitable letter next to each definition or sentence. The words are chemical change, chemical property, chemical reaction, mixture, physical change, solution. Let's start with the first one. A change in matter in which new substance is not formed. We do not have one new substance. We have the original one. So it is a physical change. So number 14 will be letter E. The next one, a mixture that has the same composition throughout because all the parts are mixed evenly. All the parts are mixed evenly in a solution, which is letter F. The next, a characteristic that describes how a substance will interact with another substance. How will they interact together? So it's not a change, it's a property, which is a chemical property. Letter B. The next one, the picture of the salad shows a combination of 2 or more different substances in which the substances keep their own properties here. So which word describes this sentence? It describes a mixture, which is letter D. Any change in matter in which a new substance and different substances forms. It's a chemical change. Of course, it will form one new substance, which is letter A. Another name for a chemical change, we could call the chemical change a chemical reaction, which is letter C. Okay, grade 4, that's all for today. Thank you for listening and bye.